And we're back. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Game Time Fun, yay!
We are still here, still playing Assassin's Creed.
Still playing Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
Hey, little fun fact about this game. There's a map.
There is. I recently found that out.
Look at that.
Decided to
Look at
share
this
a
little
little
map.
bit. We're going to share a little bit more with you guys. Because...
It looks like Reboot. Do you remember that show, Reboot?
Ooh, yeah.
That's what that map looks like. They're bringing it back.
Are they really?
Yeah, I heard they're making another. It's going to be a hybrid, like CGI and live action.
Huh.
I don't care as long as Bob's back. That's why I love that the hero's name was Bob.
Because...
Unironically, and he was a total hardcore dude. One sick program. You think there's any weird Reboot fanfiction?
I'm pretty sure that if it's ever been existed, there's probably fan fiction for it.
That's true.
Like, we have maybe 3 or 4 videos at this time, and there's probably Matt and Roman fan fiction.
I hope. Well, I don't want it to be weird and sexual, but it's fan fiction, so I'm willing to roll those dice.
I hope it's just like us hanging out.
Yeah, I want some Game Time Funny fan fiction. I also want some Game Time Funny fans.
That would also be really, really helpful and impressive.
Yeah, so if you're listening, thank you. Hey, I thought of something the other day at work.
Aww.
Ooh. So blacksmiths bend metal, right?
Yes.
What do Aerosmiths do?
Bend arrows?
Besides shred. Aerosmith, like Steve
Oh,
Tyler.
I didn't even get it. I 100% did not get it.
Oh, swing and a miss.
My first thought was like Green Arrow or something.
Oh, no.
Like, is this a reference to something?
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. They shred.
That's what they bend. They bend the hearts of us, of the people.
They tell us when dudes look like ladies.
Oh, I had to do the worst thing in the world 2 days ago at work.
What'd you have to do?
I had to write It's a Small World 3 times in a row.
For work?
Yep.
It's not worth it.
It turns out you're just numb by the second one. And it was me and another camera guy, and we were riding with a bunch of managers, and we started kind of making fun of the ride a little bit, and they were laughing because they clearly thought it as well. And we were like, this is just a case study on how many times the human brain can handle Small World.
We were expendable, so they were just sending us out here for the day.
So what are we doing right now in the game?
Dying?
That's an interesting objective.
All it is. Well, since our last video, I've finally broken out of that prison that took years, and I'm in a port city now. And the idea is that I need to escape from the port city by stealing a ship, and then kind of commandeering it, kind of going a little bit pirate. And by doing that, I need to not get seen every 5 seconds, which is proving to be difficult. And they keep throwing like rocks or something at me, which kills me. Because for an assassin, I'm very fragile.
Rocks. It is a rock.
I feel like it wouldn't kill me.
Yeah, unless they have very good aim.
Yeah, they're really good at hitting me right in the temple.
Yeah, right where it's gonna count.
Or it's a very tiny pebble
Mm-hmm.
they throw into like my optic nerve, because I feel like that was an X-Men once.
Really? That's cool.
I remember Magneto shot a laser into Luke Cage's eye. Because his skin's impenetrable, but in order to function, his eye has to be open. Like, there has to be a hole there to send light to his optic nerve. So Magneto shot a little surgical laser into his eyeball.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And did it hurt real bad?
I think he like passed out or something. I don't know if it like killed him per se. Because comic book people never seem to die.
Yeah.
They just...
And it's funny, because that's such a trope that so many people are annoyed with, that you think the industry would fix it, you know? You think
Like,
they'd be
you know what?
okay, yeah, they're right. Like, they're... A lot of times we do just kind of bring people back all the time. And it's not really acceptable anymore. That's why I thought it was cool in Age of Ultron, how they actually killed Quicksilver.
Like, he's just dead.
Because we've shown in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they've already done the fake out.
Yeah.
I'm fine with like one fake out.
Yeah.
I think one is totally acceptable as long as there's logic and reasoning behind it, but
Yeah.
you can't do it all the time.
Everyone can't somehow miraculously live
Yeah.
always. And
Yeah,
it was nice to see that someone, like, they weren't just impenetrable.
Mm-hmm. Also, they were really teasing that they were going to kill Hawkeye in that movie.
I was so sure that he was going to be
Yeah, I
super
thought so
dead.
too. Because there was rumors going around too that he got killed. I'm glad he didn't though, because he was one of the better parts of that movie.
He really was.
I'm glad they gave him his due. Because Joss Whedon, like, even kind of said, like, I know he got the back seat in the first one.
Yeah.
Speaking of Marvel, we just watched the Jessica Jones trailer.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. So if you're listening and haven't done that yet, check it out. It looks really, really cool. And I'm very excited for it.
And that's coming from people who aren't super familiar with Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
To be, like,
I was just about to say that. We
amped
have
up
no
purely
real
for that.
attachment
No.
to the character. But it looked cool. It looked like interesting television.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought he was like a semi-truck and had that really inconvenient blind spot.
I was hoping for.
What you doing?
Trying not to get killed.
Does water kill you?
You like fall in and it lags for a second. And you kind of crawl out.
Like that. Oh, I see what you're trying to do now.
You look bad at aiming knives. I just wish this game was better.
I don't really I don't know if I have an opinion. What do you think? You're the one who's been playing it.
I've been playing it. It hasn't gotten any easier. Like when I get through like a level, it's never because I figured out this little trick, and if I didn't know that, you would be making it hard. It's just that no one happened to see me that time, so I kind of faked my way through it.
Mm-hmm. And he made an interesting observation earlier. It's kind of weird how long the levels are.
Yeah.
For a side scroller, like, and as your exact words were, "Why does the world just keep extending that way?" That was funny.
I'm fighting my way all the way from Europe all the way to China, which is why it's taking so long.
Going one direction.
Only going in one direction.
To the right. Just keep going right.
As anybody who's ever tried to backpack across anywhere, like you could probably make it to China from where we are here in Florida.
You know, yeah, because the Earth is round. That is always correct.
You just have to go right for what seems like forever.
Have you? Do you watch Bob's Burgers?
Yes.
Have you seen any of the new season on Hulu?
I haven't.
Season 6?
I forgot that it was on Hulu. I need to watch
There's
it.
a really good joke in the first episode where, because I'm not sure if this is 100% true, but I've just noticed it. I think what they might be doing is the first episode of every season, they have one of those ones where the kids tell a story. And it like shape, it's one of those sequences where you see the kids' worldview in whatever fictional scenario they create.
Oh, that's nice.
And even for the Bob's Burgers comic, the first issue was that. So I think it's just a thing they do, which is cool. It's funny.
Yeah.
And they do. So it's another one of those. The season 6 premiere is one where the kids are all telling an alternative story to how their parents would have met. And in Jeans, there's a really good joke where Linda says to Bob, "Hey, it's you," and Bob says, "You can say that to anyone. It's always true." Oh, that was really funny. It's always true. H.R. Benjamin's so good in that show.
He really
They all
is.
are. The entire cast is so great.
They make such unlikable characters so likable.
They're so endearing because they just are always losing.
Yeah, they really
Also,
are.
this episode is going to be just you trying to get over. I guess this is a good time to mention this is actually going to be our last episode of this game.
Because it's just unbearable.
And I'll let you, this is your thing, Matt. Also, wait, go backwards. Go backwards on that plank. If you look in the water, there's no shadow of the plank.
Huh.
But a shadow of you.
I'm a ghost.
Just running. That's funny.
Huh. Oh, this would be the final episode for Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. Not because I'm going to beat it in the next 5 minutes. Far from that. But because this was more of an amp up for Assassin's Creed Syndicate than anything else. And since Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out today, we're going to be starting a playthrough of that. And it just makes more sense to have only one Assassin's Creed video going on to avoid confusion. So keep your eyes out for that. That's going to be way more exciting than me dying a bunch of times in a row.
Yeah, and Matt is good at Assassin's Creed, we promise.
Please don't let this video color your opinion of me.
Or do, whatever.
I do enjoy the franchise.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I finally made it to that hiding spot.
Yeah. It just said you can use your gadgets from hiding, I think.
not knives.
And also, we're thinking, an idea is it might be a little bit of a crash course for Assassin's Creed. Because as we've said in our first episode, I know nothing. I know next to nothing about Assassin's Creed. So we're thinking maybe, since there's 2 playable characters, it's called Syndicate, right? The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll play as one of the characters and Matt will play as the other. And I am going to be constantly asking questions of him to find out what exactly needs to be done. And the history of the game, because I know none of the story.
And then it gives everyone who's watching a chance to sort of see it through Roman's eyes. Maybe you haven't played a game before, but so far from playing Syndicate, I highly recommend it, even for someone who's never played Assassin's Creed before, because it's incredible. And it's Victorian London.
You know what I'm really pumped for? Battlefront. I want Star Wars Battlefront to come out.
I wish we could have gotten a Game Time Funyeh for the beta front,
Oh, yeah.
but it only ran for such a short amount of time.
Did you have beta? Did you get to play it?
Oh yeah,
Was it fun?
it was awesome.
Oh, I didn't know you. I would have just come over and watched. I didn't know you were playing it.
It was...
You're supposed to tell me these things.
I'm sorry. It was very incredible.
You're not just playing video games for you anymore.
I'm sorry.
You got to think about us and our baby.
I'm playing video games for 2.
That's cool, though. I'm glad to hear it was good.
Yeah. There's a couple people that are mad because it's
Oh, duh.
very much not Battlefront like the
What's that
previous games. Like, no, this isn't what we wanted. It's been like 8 years since the first battle.
What are their
second
complaints? What's
Battlefront.
different?
Just the fact that it is different, because people are mad sometimes.
It looked so good, though. Like, none of it looked bad.
No, and none of it was. It was a really fun time to play. I got to play online with some people so we can coordinate some things, and it
That's
felt
cool.
very natural.
Did you get to play as either of the Force characters?
I got to play as Luke Skywalker,
How was
and
it?
my issue was that I ran out of time. I couldn't find any people.
Oh. See, from what I've seen and playthrough, Luke looks like the way better bet.
Yeah.
Darth Vader doesn't look like he's
He's more
tanky.
He is.
And if you're overrun with
That's-
enemies.
It's really
One
exactly
thing
what it
that
is.
I'm excited about, and I haven't played it yet, so we'll see, but my complaint with Battlefront 2, I loved the first Battlefront.
Oh yes.
My complaint with the second one was I thought the Force characters actually just made it too unbalanced.
I died again.
It's okay, buddy. But it was, so if a character got a Force wielder, that was it. Like, the match
Pretty
was
much.
over.
It was so hard.
And I know some people liked that, but when you're playing with friends, because I didn't own the game. I didn't own Battlefront, so I always played at a friend's house. And they were just so much better than me. It was no fun. I'm not a competitive person, but I couldn't even play the game,
Yeah.
And that's actually how Halo has always been for me my whole life, because
Me
I've never
too.
owned an Xbox. I'm sure if I did own an Xbox and had Halo, it's crazy fun, but
I've never played
I just-
never had an Xbox, so it's always just been like, yeah, you know where everything is. So good
You're
job.
winning. Yeah. You have one now. I guess you could if you
Yeah,
really
that's
wanted
true.
to.
It's like if you set a controller next to your pet.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I beat you. Yeah, because me and that cat also know the same amount about Halo.
Yeah, I just never got into it, but Battlefront. What other Force characters have they announced?
I think they announced Han Solo and Princess Leia.
Wait, really? Even though they're not...
Even though they're not Force characters, they're hero class.
That's cool.
Aw.
Oh, man, I'm excited to play that. Looks cool. I still haven't played Arkham Knight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a PS4 yet.
That's right, you don't.
So,
But it is so good.
yeah, it looks really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's about all the time we have left.
And that's about all the patience we have left, because I just died 1,000 times.
I think you're actually angry right now.
Oh, just frustrated.
Yeah, wow.
I want to make Xiao Jun die one more time.
Okay, one more time for old time's sake. This is our send-off to Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
Because it's just a continuation of how the game has gone up to this point. Is I try real hard to be good.
Hey kids, it's okay to quit.
That's the message you want
If
to send.
things get hard, screw it. Like, you're your own person.
If it's too hard, just give up. I mean, that's
All
what we
right.
do here at Game Time Fun, yay.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you guys the next time around.
Exactly.
Maybe, I don't know.
Eh.
Probably not, because this is totally a one-way street in terms of communication.